Okay, y'all.
So get busy.
We're going to talk about...
Get busy. Get busy.
I wonder sometimes. I really do. I don't know.
So let's kick it. Kick it, 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 kick it.
We're gonna talk about a subject that your mom really loves.
Oh yes,
she does. It's like
I guess that's why she's so animated.
Well, it's an emotional
trigger
subject for her.
It's an emotional trigger.
An emotional.
You know what?
Trigger.
I'm gonna admit it is an emotional trigger for me.
Because she
really
takes it very seriously.
And that emotional trigger
is about what?
Commercials.
Yeah. Television commercials.
All right.
It's emotional.
It is.
Why is it so emotional?
And I think it's hereditary because you get it from your father.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Just to clue you guys in, right? My beautiful wife Verdel and her father have a very visceral reaction to television commercials.
You know what? Because they're always So I don't know when this started, but I commercials are supposed to do that. Right? Aren't they supposed to?
They're supposed to trigger some
emotion.
Sure. I don't know if it's supposed
reaction,
to be visceral.
Or some commercials can.
Like make you yell at the screen.
I guess that's a little.
That's a little. I get ones that make you emotional. Like there's some sad commercials out there. Like like some emotional stuff. Like
what?
What's that? The beer, the one with the beer and the animals like meet up or whatever. You remember that one?
No, I thought you were talking about the AS.
Well,
those
yeah.
And the eyes of an angel. I need those.
And they got the.
And they're about 10 minutes long.
Oh yeah. Right? And they show them back to back sometimes.
Right,
just like
that. Now that doesn't give me. I mean, it's.
And you don't react to that at all.
Oh come on, that's you're lying.
I react to St. Jude's commercials.
I can't even watch those.
Yeah.
Why did they even put those on?
I don't know.
I know why they put them on.
Yeah,
so they can. So
No, I know. But I'm just saying.
Right. I donate.
And me too.
Seeing them little kids, that's just like the worst thing in the world.
No, those commercials. No, those are commercials that really should evoke emotion.
Right.
Yeah.
But
not car commercials.
Yeah.
Oh boy, another emotional commercial that we both love. Well, there's two, and they're both Apple. The one where the granddaughter does a duet with her grandmother from an old song she did.
Oh.
It is. We watched that like a little while ago.
Yeah.
We had like everybody watching it.
Yeah,
and everybody was
pulled
like,
it up.
oh.
Yeah. Bottom lips trembling.
Yeah, it is such an. Oh,
and the
it's
grandma
beautiful.
really appreciated it.
Yeah.
And then the other one, take a second to collect yourself.
Okay.
And then the other one.
It's not even that sad. It's not even sad or anything. It's just
like
yeah.
Which one, the grandma one?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Well, yeah, that one and this other one.
Oh, the other one. What's the other one?
The other one is the one where the grandkids they make a presentation slideshow on the iPad for their grandpa, for their grandma, his wife.
I remember that one.
Right
now. That one gets some emotion for
and
sure.
he's like all like teary.
Oh god.
Yeah. That one
God.
good.
We need a moment.
We need to switch into the other commercials.
It's so but you know what? And that's the power of commercials, you know, and how you can get that reaction from people just by doing it right. There was a commercial, one of the commercials that I really like, and again, not a visceral reaction in a bad way, but a good way. It made me feel good. Was the one where it was like I think it probably was an Apple commercial also, where it's like it was Mary J. Blige. Maybe Harry Washington, Taraji P. Henson, somebody else was it? I don't know if it was.
I think it was those three.
It was just the three.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And they were
goodness.
listening to.
They were just listening to like
Diddy,
old school kind of music.
Yeah.
And it was like it was supposed to be something like a mixtape. And
Black Girl Magic.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, that stuff like that is cool. Yeah,
that
like,
gave
just
me
seeing
life.
just seeing those like prominent black actors, you know, but like people know, and they're in this high quality commercial like
they're
this.
It's
cool.
Sister Girl,
Sister Girl, it was so good. And you know what? Who's been doing some pretty fire commercials? Google has been.
They've been on point.
They've been on point.
They got the one with all the different athletes and all the. No, is that Google? Yeah.
Google, like the most search. That gets me emotional because it
encapsulates what's going on.
And this was during like Black Lives Matter. They started playing it because it shows you what we contribute,
Right.
you know, as a
Yes.
black people to this country, what we have contributed. So that was, Google
That's a
came
great
off
one.
on that one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Commercials are a very interesting sort of like spectrum in terms of like you only have a set amount of time to get
Right.
you emotionally invested
Yes.
in what the product
Get at
is.
it.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. Like between the editors, the sound people, the graphics people. There's like middlemen between middlemen.
It's
and
like quality control.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of checks along the way.
It's a lot of
Just
stuff.
random
Yeah,
thought.
really.
Was that a commercial with the kid? And where'd you get these drugs from? Or where'd you learn how to do that?
Oh, yeah.
I learned it from you,
what?
Dad.
Public service
That was a
announcement.
public
Oh,
service.
yeah,
I learned it
yeah,
from
yeah,
watching
yeah.
you. That was an old school.
Old
commercial.
school. You look
at it
I don't know
now,
why that
it's
just
like-
popped up in my head. Yeah, I
I
think I saw
literally
that.
watching you.
Yo.
That was supposed to be serious.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
Now
like,
it's-
I mean,
now
it's
you look
perfect.
at
Meme.
it.
That's
Oh,
like
that
my
right.
God.
That's
That's like
the weed one, the one's talking about weed where the girls like deflated or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I can't hear you right
I'm thinking
now.
of like you know.
She smoked weed.
Remember that real popular one with what's her name, Rachel Lee Cook? It was like, this is your brain.
Oh, and
this is your brain on drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that was.
Going back to the original
that
with
was
the eggs, right?
with the eggs. They did
The
with
eggs,
eggs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh,
classic.
and there was,
like-
and they did a funny. And I think she came back and did like a funny parody of it, where she's just like destroying. I don't know if it was a funny or if it was supposed to be serious, but it was like she's just
It was
destroying
funny
everything.
either way.
It was funny to me because it's like, oh dang, okay,
doing the most.
yeah.
You know who? Another thing with the commercials, that commercials can be funny too.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Whether it's intended to be funny or not.
right, yeah, exactly. But Geico,
Oh, they got it on lock.
Oh my god.
they
Geico
spend.
got it on lock.
They
I
got
mean, it's
classic
interesting.
commercials.
They
They
do
have
have
some excellent
classic.
writers.
They do right for the commercial.
Did it start? Was it Geico with the caveman?
Yeah.
that started with the
Caveman,
caveman
yeah.
looking at the thing on the conveyor belt. That's funny to this day.
That's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
now.
Caveman
Yeah.
the Gecko. I mean, shoot.
Mhm.
What's his name? Hump Day.
Oh,
Like
man,
that.
yeah.
That-
That was a classic.
That's part of the
I-
lexicon now.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Mike.
I do that to somebody
Mike,
at my
Mike,
job.
Mike,
Mike.
Oh my
It's
God.
hilarious.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny.
They
I
have a
said
lot.
that
Good
that was like, I
marketing.
remember being at work and that was just like, every Wednesday it was just like, hey, one day it's Hump Day. And it was just, oh my
That's
god.
good marketing right there.
It is. Well, back in the day, they used to have the what's up.
Yeah,
That
And
was
it's,
it.
yeah, and it's just it becomes part of the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really becomes part of the culture.
Yeah, it's
Father,
great.
that remember Where's the Beef?
Where's
Yeah,
the beef?
I heard of that one,
Man,
yeah.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Another one is time to make the donuts. So like almost
Time to
every
make
other
the
morning,
donuts.
Time to
it's
make
Dunkin'
the-
Donuts. I'm
that's-
like,
it
time to
becomes
make
like
the
a word,
donuts.
yeah.
Yeah, time to make the donuts.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
What
So
are some other ones that you have a visceral?
it's a car
reaction?
commercial. There's a car commercial
now, right?
where there's a husband and wife. They're like an older couple, and throughout the
They
whole
look,
commercial,
they look European. They're not older.
They're not
They look like they're in their
They're
30s.
young, but they look a little.
older. They look
But
older.
they,
to
yeah,
me.
they have this like, you
Like
know,
a Europeanish kind of
Yeah,
look.
yeah,
Like
They're
yeah,
young, though,
I don't know what that even
because they
means,
had
but-
young kids.
to me they look.
and they have
look
twins.
European.
And throughout the whole commercial, they're looking crazy. They're just like scared and nervous, and then they back into the street, and then they almost get hit by the car, and then they look at each other. Like they say nothing. It's just a.
I see that commercial and it doesn't trigger a single response.
I don't
I
like
mean, you
it.
have commercials like that where you have a lot of people sort of like overacting. Like anytime when you have those product commercials,
Oh.
where you have like folks kind of just being like stumbling, like they be holding on some of the
Oh, those commercials.
In the black and white,
That's in black and white.
they're trying to pour something in.
They're trying to oh, you remember the one where the dude like shaved and he was like, ow! Ow! Like, why are you so
The over exaggeration is
Like, what are you
insane.
doing?
Incredible, I love it.
It is
Oh
funny.
my
Those commercials are
God.
funny.
They are
commercials
They are
hilarious.
funny.
And
They are
they do
funny.
it, and they do it for everything.
They
All
do
kind
it
of
for
products.
Any
Yeah,
product,
exactly.
whether it's the Snuggie or
Oh,
whatever.
it's
Or the tray, or that TV tray that's like when you're holding stuff and it's just like here's the. Oh no! I love the cabinet one where it's like
Oh,
where it's
they
like
fall
you
out.
open up the cabinet and it's just like oh god no!
They're the best. No,
No.
they're funny.
They
They
are
are
funny.
funny. I guess I hope they're meant to be funny because they
They
are.
have-
Well, it is at this point.
Oh,
It
I mean,
is.
at this point,
It didn't
is.
start
It
out
didn't
that
start.
way.
No, they were
Probably
really
not.
trying to make a point, but then people probably.
I mean, I like the ones that
Fucking-
are like subversive, you know, like anytime like with the Super Bowl Doritos commercials, those were funny.
Oh, those
Super
are
Bowl
funny.
commercials.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of Super Bowl commercials that I really love. I mean, there's been
I
some
like the-
doozies. They've been
The
kind of.
Dorito one where it's like the kid fakes the time machine.
Oh yeah.
And he comes out and remember the kid puts the guy in the time machine and he's to take his Doritos.
Oh,
And then he comes out and he
that's
sees an
funny.
old man wearing the same shirt as the kid and he's like, You're so old.
that
one was a good
remember that
one.
commercial.
That's
I like
that class.
I like that recent one with Pringles and Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's good.
yes.
That's
I
good.
know.
We're in a Pringles commercial more
He just rips them out and it's just like Pringles and it's just like.
very Rick and Morty.
It's very Rick and
Oh
Morty.
yeah, a lot of those Rick and Morty commercials, like they did one for PlayStation, and it's literally just Morty talking about the PlayStation while Rick is just counting money, just like yep. Mention the fast drive and all that. It's great.
Is that the Rule the World guy? No, that's somebody else.
That's the grandpa scientist in his brain.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
That's
Like cartoon version of Back to the Future, Marty and
got it.
Yeah, but
okay.
more inappropriate.
Okay. More inappropriate. Yeah, some other commercials that really, I mean, commercials, I do have a visceral reaction because some of them are really silly, or the people in them annoy me. You know?
Your father's the same.
And I don't know why it is. And it's like, that's a stupid commercial. Why it gets so animated?
Just like Grandpa just now. She sounded like Grandpa.
Sounded like,
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why. It just...
It's hereditary.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Because people are annoying in some of these commercials.
But it's not that serious. It really isn't.
It's not real
like the one,
No, man.
like the one where I think it's like about like your menstrual cycle or whatever, and the girls are like looking at the camera,
dancing.
Like,
The ones that wear their
why
dancing.
are
they make
so
those
happy?
crazy faces.
Well,
that was the one in
the
the
birth
dancing.
control one, right? The
And then
birth
there was the
control.
birth.
All those drug ones. Anytime when it's like
Please, the drug commercials.
the drug commercials are funny because it's just like the happiest thing.
Right.
Morning, might cause nausea,
Nausea.
headache,
You might die.
Right,
heart attack.
Headache, heart attack,
Insomnia.
oily discharge. It's like, I'll keep whatever I have.
It's like I just got a runny nose. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
okay.
The newest ones that I like now, keeping in line with with the insurance one, is the guy who helps the people not be like their parents.
Oh,
It hits too close to home.
Because it's too accurate.
It's too accurate.
When I see the lady with the pillows, I'm like, Mom.
We all see it.
We all see it.
But
I
no, what
love
gets me
those.
is the making the noise when he stands up. Cause
Oh
that's
yeah.
Oh, that's the new one.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah. When he says that.
Did you hear that?
I don't even. I mean, it's subconscious. I just
No.
do
You
It's
turn
on point.
So
into
it's terrifying.
look what you have to look forward to.
it. You'll be there soon.
Yeah, I'm there.
Look, my arm and my back has been hurting me more lately.
But it's not even. It's just things you say.
You know, I think back to the old school, like the Mean Joe Green.
Oh, that was a good
Jersey.
commercial.
That was a good.
That
I
was
used
a
to
good
like that.
That's a good commercial.
Yeah. It
Oh,
is.
I love the Old Spice commercials.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good.
Power. Oh.
Well, remember back in the day, not back in the day, but a little while ago. No. They had the it was the cable commercial. 877-393-4448. That one was.
Oh yeah. That used to come on all the time.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh my God.
exactly. But it was slightly, I don't know.
Racist?
Yeah.
A little bit. They had a little thing.
A little
That's
bit.
a little bit.
Think about it now. It felt a little wrong. now
Right,
that you think
because you're
about it.
singing it and then you're like,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is a little racist. But that's,
oh God.
You know.
Yeah, commercials.